Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Podcast of Champions. I'm your boy, Jamie Stanley, or Nick, if you want to call me that. And this is my wife,
Renee.
Renee. And today we are going to talk about RWE. But first, now we're ready. Miss Renee, tell me, what exactly is RWE?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Jamie. RWE is the real wrestling experience. So, no, in all seriousness, I don't know how I can take you serious with this hat on.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It looks
It
very
feels
good.
good.
Yes, yes. No, we are so excited. We just launched a brand new offering here at the House of Champions. During our soft opening, we had a lot of people come through, and after the soft opening, a lot of people that come and do first time class, and a lot of people that just pop in and ask and say, do you guys just have like some type of class that we can do to have fun? A lot of people don't have a dream to become a professional wrestler and make the WWE, or they don't have the time to do it. And they just, they've been fans their whole life, or they're just looking to do something unique and they just want to get a taste and they want to play wrestler. And that's okay. I don't blame them. I don't wrestle, and I think it'd be super cool to play wrestler. And sometimes I even get in the ring and like have Nick show me stuff, and it's fun. But it's not something that I want to do full time or go into training for and devote my life to. So we came up with this idea. Think escape room-esque, an experience, something that, you would take a friend group to. It'd be perfect for bachelor parties, birthday parties. I think it's actually perfect for teams. So think corporate teams that are looking for a fun engagement session. You've probably done all the normal ones of what are they? Mixology classes, food tours, escape games, um, ring, what are those called? Rope courses. There we go. Just a standard, like if you were to Google team building options in the Orlando area. So we crafted this offering. It's a 3-hour course where anybody can come in, sign up, and have so much fun for 3 hours and learn how to be a pro wrestler. We've had 4 groups come through and do it and a birthday party so far, and it has been incredible, the reception that we've got and the smiles that we see on people's faces. And let me tell you, not all of them have been wrestling fans. You don't have to be a wrestling fan to do this by any means.
Yeah, no, that's great. Next question.
That looks really good. I like the
Okay.
color on you.
Yeah, it really brings out my eyes.
Hmm.
Has there been anything like this before? Did you have any template or model that you modeled this after, or were you completely shooting from the hip?
That's a good question.
I'm full of good
I
questions
know.
and style, fashion.
This might be my favorite fashion of yours. No, not really. I think the inspiration came from current team building options that exist and are out there. I work at a corporate company, so we do a lot. We're always looking for something new to do when it comes to team engagement. We do a team building something or another once a quarter, and we always end up doing the same thing, which is fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's either go karts or we go bowling or we
Or
do the
drinking, just go to a
or we go
bar,
to a bar. Yes,
axe
absolutely.
throwing, that type of
Axe
stuff.
throwing. Yes. So we're always looking for unique things to do that we haven't done. And the reality is, like, until axe throwing came out a few years ago, like that was the newest thing that we've done as a team. So this is a very appealing industry. Like people are always shocked when we tell them we own a pro wrestling gym or that you're a pro wrestler. And they always want to know more. They always want to know if it hurts. They want to know what it's like. I'm like, well, what better than to give them a shot? Like let people get in the ring. We make sure it's safe. Everything that we've crafted for this program is 100% safe. We don't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do. And they get to truly experience it, man. They get in there and throw strikes and punches and kicks and stunners. Lots of stunners for days.
Yeah, no, great, great to hear. Very good. Um, Next question would be, Can you run us through like the actual what does it look like during the 3 hours?
Yeah, so what are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you show up very nervous. That's not a prerequisite. I'm just saying that because most people show up nervous. Do not show up nervous. You do not have to. It is gonna be so safe and so fun. I understand why people would show up nervous, but there's absolutely no need to. So you'd show up, you would sign the proper paperwork. I mean, you are getting in a wrestling ring. So yes, you will sign a liability waiver. That is not to mean we have anything dangerous for you to do. It's just as a precaution. And then we'll do a quick welcome. We have real pro wrestlers that run the program. We have 3 of them here at the school that run it, that do an amazing job. They are in full character for most of the time, so they have fun and they are quite characters when they do this. So Kyle, George, and Maddie, shout out to them. They're doing an amazing job running the
Great job.
program. So you'll get here, you'll do a welcome, you'll do a quick icebreaker with your team, a quick improv game, which is super fun to get everybody loose. And then you will get in the ring. We get in the ring pretty quickly. You'll start stretching, and then you'll learn some basic moves. The very first thing they will have you do is they will throw you out of the ring. I mean, you just rip the band-aid off. And why do we do that? You will realize that it's not as hard and not as scary as you think it is. Don't worry, you get to throw Maddie, George, or Kyle out first so that they get to demonstrate.
And if you don't mind me butting in here, we teach how to properly get
Yeah.
thrown out of the ring, and that is a kind of a microcosm where if you do everything properly in wrestling, you make it look hurt, but it actually doesn't hurt.
Yes, exactly. And we do have the giant crash pad.
Yes.
We don't make anybody fall on the floor or on the mat that aren't professional wrestlers. So you'll get thrown out of the ring, and then we'll get back in now that you're all loose and realize this isn't as scary as you thought it was going to be. And you'll run through basic moves, likely split into groups. You'll learn basic strikes. I think elbows and kicks is what they'll run you through, and then we go through 6 um, wrestling moves. I don't have them off the top of my head. I do know Stunner is the most popular. We also have a Cobra in there, and I don't want to reveal them all. But we have 6 really fun, popular moves for everybody to learn that everybody gets a chance to do and to take as well. So learning how to sell a move. And then we'll take a break. And then this stuff that you have on right here, that's one of the most exciting parts. You get to pick out what your gear is going to look like. We have a full wardrobe for everybody to pick out gear, what character you're going to be. Before you show up, you provide your ring name and your entrance music. So we have a full entrance over there. We'll have the announcer, the PA, the fog machine, the lights, all of it. You're going to get a full blown wrestling entrance, and then you're going to run a match. And we will teach you the mechanics of it, the basics of it, how it works, the production, and then you will leave here with one incredible memory. I guarantee you the laughs are going to be endless. We laugh just as much as you do, not at you, with you, I promise. And lots of pictures and videos as well. We do offer a video package if you want a professional one, or of course, everybody has an iPhone and are free to take as many videos as you want.
Why is this perfect for Orlando?
Oh man, tourists, tourist capital of the world. I don't know if that's true, but I'm just going to say it. Disney's here. The amount of people that travel here, the Airbnb, VRBO, just vacation rental market is huge. Um, just the population itself, all the teams that are here, all the companies that are located in Orlando. It's very family friendly. I'd say this offering is extremely family friendly. I would encourage you do not have to be a certain age to come. So I would encourage full families to take advantage. The youngest we've had in here so far, I think, was a 9-year-old, and duh, they won the
Oh,
belt.
yeah.
Like
These kids fight dirty, man.
get to like hang or hold the belt high at the end. They were a part of the match, got to beat up his dad. So he thought that was like the coolest thing in the world. And then last week, we also had a 5-year-old's birthday party, which was incredible.
Yeah, yeah. So dive in. So we went through the RWE with like team building in the groups. Tell us a little bit about the birthday parties.
So the birthday parties run a little bit different. The way that I describe it is RWE for normal groups that come in is going to be an experience. You are in the ring, you are running the match, you are learning it all. It's all about you. The birthday parties are more of a show. So you will come in and have the party, but we will have wrestlers on hand that do the wrestling, and there'll be an interactive show for the birthday girl or boy. All of the kids or the children do get their own entrances, custom entrances in the beginning, which is similar to RWE. But we'll have lots of wrestlers on hand in full gear and gimmick, ready to entertain.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh, oh, we have more. Oh, it's beautiful.
Good.
I think so. Yeah.
You touched on it a little bit, but what makes RWE or the birthday parties different or better than any other touristy team building, group building experience?
You will not find this anywhere else. Anywhere. I promise you. This is when I say unique and one of a kind, um, this just doesn't exist anywhere else. If you have ever dreamt of being in a wrestling ring and being a wrestler, which if you're listening to this and you are a male, I
Or
guarantee
female?
you, or female, but I am gonna generalize here and say most men have had dreams of when they were 10 watching Raw, of being that and doing that. And if you are sitting here listening to this right now and you are 35 years old at your corporate job, this is your chance to convince your boss to come in here and you can suplex Bob from accounting. Okay, just kidding. We don't suplex. That's like a little too dangerous.
Well, it's an
But
extra package,
it
maybe.
is maybe like if you can like show us that you're capable of it, maybe we'll consider it. But
You can at least
stun them.
stun Bob from
Yes.
accounting, at least.
Yes. So, what sets it apart? It's just different. There's a nostalgia, I think,
Mhm.
behind it that other ones, other offerings don't have. You can come in and just live a childhood dream you never thought that you'd ever be able to do.
Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. What's the offer that you're offering people for the first time?
So we have $100 off your first booking right now. So if you go to our website and we'll link it, www.thehocpro, that's www.thehocpro.com. You click on team building, it'll be under there. It's called the Real Wrestling Experience. You can inquire, tell us about your party there, what you're looking for. We can customize any party as well. So if you want to come and bring your team here but you want to have a meeting beforehand, we can set that up. Like we can rent the space out for 2 hours before and then run RWE for 3 hours after. No biggie. If you want to bring in food and have a lunch for your team here as well, we can customize it. So tell us about that. We'll get it on the books and you get $100 off your first booking. Just mention new RWE, NEW RWE when you send the inquiry through and we got you covered.
Awesome, awesome. So I asked a lot of hard-hitting questions. I felt like I did the perfect job of being the interviewer today. Anything that I didn't touch on that you think that people should know about RWE or birthday parties or how to schedule or anything?
Uh,
Or give me a last-minute pitch. I'm pretty much sold, but
you're sold. Do you want to try it? No, you don't. You're
no,
too scared.
I can't get in that ring. That ring looks scary. See how high up that thing is?
But oh, I think you'll be fine. I think Jamie Stanley knows how to get in that ring.
He knows how to flaunt it in
Oh
that
my
ring.
goodness. The only thing that I would add is here is our connection points. I already mentioned the website www.thehocpro.com. Click on team building. We have a custom Instagram for it as well, the HOC_RWE, where you can go see a bunch of cool videos, kind of get a visual of what the events have looked like in the past and how much fun everybody has. You can book us directly through the website. We are on TripAdvisor as well, under the Real Wrestling Experience, or on Viator, which is a TripAdvisor parent company. So you can book through either of those.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I am sold and I'm a hard sell. And I will tell you, just being a part of the RWE and just watching the look of joy and, like she said, nostalgia on these guys and girls and young kids and even 40-year-old faces. Everybody knew wrestling at some point. They watched it, they had an encounter with it, and the people who didn't even find a newfound appreciation for what we do in the ring. So if you're looking for something to stretch you a little bit and to have fun and something that's definitely out of the box and out of the ordinary that you probably haven't done before, and if you want to power slam Karen from accounting, come on, try the RWE today and go over, baby.